Have you ever driven an old school Cadillac that had those thick, plush, heated, and cooled leather seats where you just cruise, swinging that big steering wheel around feeling like you're floating on the highway? Well, let me introduce you to the AutoFull M6 Ultra gaming chair, which is out of all the gaming chairs I've reviewed on this channel, the closest to that thick seated Cadillac feel. We'll talk specs and features to show you how this gaming chair is unique, and of course give my 100% brutally honest opinion if there's anything I think could be improved I'd like to see on a future version. Let's roll that unboxing. The AutoFull M6 Ultra gaming chair has a normal retail price of $799, but is on sale at the time of this video for $599. I put a link in the description and top comment to make sure you get the best possible price. It comes in black and white, with the black version having a number of gold accents fitting for the New Orleans Saints fan, while the white version is really white and baby blue and would be perfect for a North Carolina Tar Heels themed room. Here are all the pieces once out of the box. You'll start by attaching the wheelbase legs to the center and then attaching the casters. Drop the piston in the middle after that, then turn the seat over and remove all the screws underneath. Then we'll attach both armrests to the sides, the tilt mechanism to the middle, and the leg rest to the front side of the seat. Flip the seat over and onto the piston and wheelbase, and finally slide the backrest onto the seat side attachments and cover them up with the included plastic covers. Like I do with every chair review, let's start at the top of the chair and work our way down, talking about everything along the way. So right away, you'll notice this chair follows its own path, and instead of going with a traditional headrest with straps around the side or a magnetic headrest like some of the competition, AutoFull has instead chosen this totally unique concept, which has a 3D ergonomic headrest / neck pillow built into the chair. That means the headrest is not removable, and if you're familiar with my channel, you'll know I typically remove headrests as I don't like to feel like my head is being pushed forward, but to AutoFull's credit, you can adjust it in and out, as well as up and down to find that perfect position where it sits right at the base of your skull and cradles your neck. The one thing it does not do is tilt upward or downward, and that might be nice to see in a future version, but honestly it doesn't feel like you're missing anything, and while I typically don't like headrests, I give this design a passing grade. Moving on, it's also got one of the strangest lumbar support systems I've seen on a gaming chair, where instead of having a knob to rotate the lumbar support in and out, it instead has this lever you pull, which releases this large tongue-shaped support so it extends outward into the arch of your back. Now, we all have different body shapes and sizes, but I found for me, it's most comfortable at its most inner default position. There is still a knob which helps adjust a secondary support up and down. It's not the easiest knob to turn, so you'll have to put some muscle into it or get out of the seat to turn it, but you'll want to find the sweet spot so it sticks out into the lower arch of your back. But that's not all it does, as it has a function you won't even find on a Cadillac, a built-in low back massage system that has 3 modes with 3 different vibration intensity levels. I'm pretty sure this is the only gaming chair I've tried to attempt this, and while it's not going to replace an actual massage therapist, it does a decent job in what I consider to be a bonus function of this chair. But you'll need a long-lasting, reliable power source to keep that massage function going, which brings us to today's sponsor and one of the better power banks on Amazon I could find, the Cougar P63 power bank. It's a small but chunky rechargeable power supply, has a massive 25,000 milliampere hour capacity in a small size, is rated at 100 watts of power, and can be fully recharged in about an hour and a half. It's got a glossy screen on the front, which displays the current battery charge level when you press the power button on the side, and 3 USB ports on top, which can charge up to 3 devices at the same time. It's got a main USB-C port rated at 100 watts where you'd plug it into a wall to charge, or use it to charge a device that needs more power, another USB-C rated at 45 watts for faster charging, and a final USB-A port rated at 18 watts for anything else. The Cougar P63 is the perfect solution when traveling or going on an outdoor adventure where you need some extra power and an outlet isn't available. And AutoFull makes it easy to integrate, as it has this pouch on the back of the seat where you can plug it in and tuck it away while you get your gaming session on. That brings us to the seat, and this is not your standard gaming chair bucket style seat with raised edges that can be too firm and feel like you're sitting on wood. It's got some firmness, but I haven't experienced any kind of glute pain or soreness in my time using it. It's one of the plusher seats I've tried on a gaming chair. If you're worried about the seat being too hard, that's not an issue here. Coming back to the Cadillac comparison, we've got another powered feature I haven't seen on any other gaming chair and is found in most premium model or luxury vehicles, and that's cooled and heated seats. We have these 3 buttons on the side of the seat, one which activates 3 levels of vibration for the massage function, one which selects 3 levels of heat from these pads or plates built into the seat, and one which selects 3 separate fan intensity levels using dual fans to cool the seat. If you like to take hot showers like me and you always need to cool down for a bit after taking one, those fans are perfect to help your body temperature cool. This also helps with the leather material, which in general can sometimes feel sticky versus a fabric material, but since AutoFull uses a more breathable design when combined with the fans, well, I haven't peeled off the seat yet. Underneath that seat is a pull-out leg rest, which is wrapped in more of that soft leather and is the perfect complement when you recline the backrest, which can go back up to 160 degrees. Pull down the headrest to match your height and you'll be dreaming of Aerith and Tifa in no time when you need to take a break. This brings us to the 360-degree mechanical armrests, which are of course height adjustable, can slide forward and back, can tilt inward and outward, can tilt upward if you like to game with a handheld, and can fully rotate 360 degrees, making them one of the more versatile armrests on the market. The tops are on the softer side and squeezable if you pinch them, but there is one thing I'd like to see implemented to make them even better, and that's the ability to lock them in place. Too many times when I'm getting up from the chair and I use the armrest to push off of, it'll rotate all over the place, and it takes very minimal effort to make the elbow side go down when I don't want it to. It's great it has so much versatility, it just needs to hold the position you set it to a little better. My only other gripe with the chair is that I wish the wheelbase was a single piece instead of broken down into 6 separate parts that force you to have to screw in each leg to the center. Not a huge deal, but it would cut down the amount of steps you need to take to assemble the chair, which would make it friendlier to first-time builders. A few things worth noting: there is only one adjustment arm attached to the tilt mechanism, which is used to adjust the height of the chair. Although I couldn't find any height recommendations, AutoFull claims it can support up to 396 pounds. For reference, I'm 5'6", 210 pounds, and besides a 30-day return period, it comes with a 3-year extended warranty. As far as customer service goes, I did a quick response time test and emailed support I wanted to return my chair on a Saturday and woke up to a response email Monday morning. At least in my experience, customer service responded in a timely manner. That's the rundown on the AutoFull M6 Ultra, and in my honest opinion, if you're looking for a chair that isn't as firm as some of the competition, this is a fantastic option. It's a big, heavy, well-built chair, and when you add in the massage function and the heating and cooling elements, it's easy to appreciate, and besides the armrest locking issue, easy to recommend. Let me know what you think of this gaming chair, if it's on your radar, or if there's another chair you're considering instead. If you found this video helpful, consider hitting that subscribe button and notification bell, as I'll have plenty of gaming chair and gaming monitor content coming your way. Until next time, thank you for watching.